Why, hello, girls. What are you doing? Are you pretending like you're chickens? Huh? Anybody that doesn't know about Muscovy ducks, they actually love to roost. And they will lay their eggs up high with the rest of the chicken eggs. They did, girls. Good girls. Good girls. Guess what? I brought you guys down some grapes. You want some grapes? Come on, let's go get the grapes. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 3:30, so you can only imagine. Got lots and lots and lots of stuff done. I planted some apricot and peach seeds that I found in my seed buckets, and I have no idea how old they are. I don't know if they'll sprout or not, but I did kind of soak them for a while, and so we'll see if I'll get some apricots out of them. I also did that with some pistachios, so got some pistachios in, and right now I have some holy basil that I just steeped some fresh holy basil sprigs with some black tea bags. So I got holy basil tea going on here, and some pumpkin pie. Actually, Tohono squash pie, and it is delicious. So that was made by my friend Donna, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And the great thing about being an adult is you can have whipping cream anytime you like. So this is just real quick about these bees that I went to check last night. So I had mentioned on a previous video that I was going to go move a hobbyist hive that went from European and turned Africanized, or was extremely aggressive. And I was going to bring them out to my apiary and then requeen them and take them back to her in spring. So I drove out to her place last night, and because I move bees at night, and we were all suited up and we were ready to move this angry hive. And then it kind of was just strange. There was no bees, coming out the entrance. Usually, when I seal up the entrance for transport, there's usually some bees like already trying to come out, and I need the smoker, and I need, and there was nothing. I think there was one lethargic bee. So I saw some ants, and this just all was not making sense to me. So I went ahead and I asked if I could open the hive, because there was just, this just wasn't right. And I wanted to make sure that there was even bees in there. So sure enough, we opened it up, and there was 5 or 6 bees on the protein patty that was up on the very top. And her feeder was empty. Her sugar syrup feeder was empty. And there was nothing else in the hive. A little bit of sealed brood left. There's no bee, dead bees in the bottom. The hive was robbed out. The cappings from the honey was all over the bottom board, like an inch thick wax cappings on the bottom board. The hive was attacked, but it wasn't taken over. It was robbed. And I think that our hive probably absconded because there should have been more dead bees. And she had noticed a lot of dead bees before, but she thought the ants or lizards had cleaned them up. And so when she was seeing all the activity, it was literally the bees being the robber bees going in and out, not her bees at all. And so the robber bees in the area, extremely feral, Africanized, and they just weren't being good bees. So she thought those were her bees that had changed genetics, but they were not her bees at all. So we need to get a handle on her area in order for her to start again in spring. So one thing I did notice is that her hive was just on cinder blocks. So I mentioned to her that out here we have a severe issue with ants. And so that's why I keep these metal cans. I empty, I love Torke coffee. Here's a plug. Torke coffee. It's from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I grew up running to the Stretch Truck Shop. I can't even say that. Stretch Truck stop with my dad when he used to have a semi-truck to transport his bees. He would load up all us kids, take us for a ride in order to, just run the engine every now and then when he wasn't using the semi. And so our treat was to go down to the truck stop and have some Torke coffee. So this is like this is like one of those things that it's one of those comfort foods to me. Not only am I a great coffee drinker, but this just reminds me of my childhood. And so you can actually get this on Amazon. Can you believe that? You can order it off of Amazon. So yeah, and it comes in these great metal cans, not like Folgers that comes in a plastic can or whatever. And so I use these for my ant stands for the beehives, so that I create a moat so that the ants can't get to the hive and help rob it out. So if you can't find metal cans anywhere, drink Torke coffee. That was a non-paid for advertisement. Torke does not send me free coffee. Hint, hint. Okay, so yesterday I picked up some papyrus grass from a friend who was digging out. I mean, this stuff is pretty invasive, like if you have ponds and stuff and you don't keep it contained, it does kind of go nuts, and it went nuts at his house. So he's pulling it out and was just going to throw it away. And I'm like, no, don't throw it away, because either myself or some friends, I know a lot of people that will take cuttings of this or take clumps of this and start it for their water gardens. So basically, he had this around his pond, and of course his ducks love it because they can hide in it. But so I'm just going to fill this a little bit with water down low. You can tell how much water the roots really like. So this is this right here is the papyrus grass that they had given me before, and I have it just directly in a tank of water. I mean, I don't even know, do I even have it potted? I really don't even know if I potted it. Oh yeah, I think I did. I think it is in a pot to contain its roots, but I think it really wants out of the pot. So it gets beautiful umbrella-like tops or tassels to the papyrus, and it will provide the bees. This right in here will get like some grass pollen, and the bees actually do gather it. So it is beneficial to bees, and so I have quite a few people that I'm going to be sharing some of those new clumps with, and any of them that don't get taken right away, I'll just get them established, and then I'll have plants to share with friends. In case anybody is wondering about mosquitoes in all my ponds, I do keep small mosquito fish in all my water spots.